being a low-income student or a low-income first-generation student, or being an undocumented low-income first-generation student, you will struggle a lot. And having these opportunities, having these scholarships will alleviate some of that, allow us to grow, to learn, and whatever we learn in those opportunities, we're gonna use that and apply it to every part of our lives, educationally, professionally, and socially.
My first experience within just the legal profession was when I was 7 years old, and I had to accompany my parents to visit an immigration lawyer. That was the first time I think I ever filled out anything for my parents. And so slowly in like my, I think first grade handwriting, I was filling out this paper. And we waited for the lawyer to call us in. He called us in. He spoke no Spanish. He only spoke English. And my mom was like, dile esto, or like, tell him this. And I was like, oh, okay. But at 7 years old, my vocabulary wasn't the same between Spanish or English. And I think the most heart-wrenching thing was when he, told me there's nothing you can actually do. And so telling that to my parents in Spanish, I think, kind of solidified my sense of, I want to do something to help people in my future.
I don't know, for those who can't imagine what homelessness is like, I don't know. I can only explain what it's like in one day of my life, right? So I would come to school, a full day of school, and I would stay here for as long as possible, till 9? And then I would hit the street. I would have to leave, and sometimes I wouldn't have eaten the entire day. So apart from being hungry, there was also the worry of where am I gonna go next? And it's like you're in a state of limbo.
It all goes back to a turning point back in high school, junior year, when I came to realize that I was undocumented and there was going to be many difficulties ahead. At that point, I gave up on everything. I gave up on my classes, and I realized that no matter what happens, there's no point of me destroying myself right now, and I think I should just keep going forward.
So I was accepted into Columbia Law yesterday. Yeah. The NICO scholarship has, for the most part, allowed me to reduce kind of the financial stressors that I have and be able to concentrate on both my honors senior thesis and also my law school application, and has paid for a majority of those law school applications as well, since applying to law school is an extremely expensive process. I think without it, I wouldn't have been able to balance and juggle all those different things throughout the semester.
For me, getting an education was paramount. With my degree, I will become an attorney in the next 3 years. I'll be going into law school in the fall of this year. What I would like to say is thank you, because, every dime counts.
Knowing that there's a scholarship like the Rosana Rosado scholarship tells me that there's people who understand, and there's people who care, and there's people who want to see us succeed. And so it's something that I'm very grateful, and I feel that it's something that I can return. Like, I've been helped, I should pass that help on.